The Land Rover Freelander is a compact sport utility vehicle produced by the British manufacturer Land Rover, in both two-wheel and four-wheel drive versions. The current generation is sold as the LR2 in North America and as the Freelander 2 in Europe. It uses a monocoque structure, in common with almost all other crossovers in its class, but unlike traditional SUVs that were built with body-on-frame designs. The Freelander replacement is the Discovery Sport, scheduled for sale in 2015. First generation, market research by the Rover Group in the late 1980s suggested that Land Rover could enter the compact SUV market segment. In the early 1990s, the Rover Group had a restricted product development budget and looked for a partner to develop the project, which was codenamed CB40. Rover's then-partner Honda declined and chose to develop its own CR-V model that was launched in 1997. Rover decided to go it alone with the CB40, using existing parts and components, as it had done with the MG-F Roadster. When BMW took over Rover Group in 1994, the CB40 project received the capital it needed to proceed. In December 2007, Autocar reported that early development designs and sketches of the Freelander featured Hyundai badging, suggesting that a tie-up between both manufacturers was being proposed. The Freelander was launched in late 1997. It became Europe's best-selling four-wheel drive model until 2002. The last Freelanders in North America were sold as 2005 models. Model variations. There were a variety of models, based around 5-door estate and 3-door softback, hardback, and commercial versions. In 2004, Land Rover introduced an improved and upgraded version of the Mark I. Changes included a new interior and major external revisions, including a new face and rear. The 3-door model was available in E, S, SE, Sport and Sport Premium trim, and the 5-door model available in E, S, SE, HSE, Sport and Sport Premium trim. Engines. Engine choices include 1.8-litre 04 Rover K Series petrol, badged as 1.8i, 2.0-litre 04 Rover L Series diesel, badged as D or XDI, 2.0-litre 04 BMW M47 diesel, badged as TD4, 2.5-litre V6 Rover K V6 engine petrol, badged as V6. Manual gearboxes dominated the early models, but automatic Tiptronic-style gearboxes became increasingly popular and were standard on the V6. Marketing. The first-generation Freelander was used in the 1998 Camel Trophy and participated in Land Rover's G4 Challenge. The vehicle represented a compromise because it did not have a low-range gear selection, nor a locking differential, as found on larger Land Rover models. This meant that in comparison to other Land Rovers, off-road performance was not as good. The first generation was the first Land Rover to feature hill descent control system. It used the traction control system and ABS to assist driving in off-road situations. Lack of the MG Rover K18 and KV6 engines after the end of the MG Rover production led Land Rover to discontinue the model on August 31, 2005 in the US and Canada. Freelander 2, the second generation named the Freelander 2, debuted at the 2006 British International Motor Show. While the new model retained the Freelander name in Europe, it was marketed as LR2 in North America. A presentation at the Kensington Roof Gardens was held for journalists featuring celebrity tennis player Maria Sharapova. The second-generation Freelander is based on the Ford EUCD platform, which itself is based on the Ford C1 platform. The Ford EUCD platform will be used by more upcoming vehicles from Volvo. The engine range is all new for Freelander, featuring transversely mounted 3.2-litre straight-six engine of the Ford SI6 series, which debuted in the new Volvo S80, as well as the 2.2-litre DW12 common rail turbo diesel engine, co-developed by Ford and PSA Peugeot Citroën. Unlike previous Land Rovers, this car is manufactured in the Hailwood Body and Assembly Facility, near Liverpool, and was until 2009 manufactured alongside the Jaguar X-Type. The new Freelander features higher ground clearance and off-road capabilities that are closer to other Land Rover models. It has improved quality interior with more safety features as standard. The Freelander 2 features a modified version of the terrain response off-road driving system as fitted to the Discovery 3 and the Range Rover. The 4WD system was developed in conjunction with Haldex and was called third-generation coupling. Vehicles from the 2009 model year are fitted with a modified design of the active on-demand coupling, known as Haldex's fourth generation. The new Freelander was first sold in the US in 2007 as the Ella 2. The 2008 version is called the Ella 2 HSE. The HSE has added side trim and 19-inch wheels. A Ford 3.2-litre inline six-cylinder engine producing 230 HP is standard, with a 6-speed automatic transmission and all-wheel drive. In the United Kingdom, the standard engine is the Ford 2.2-litre diesel. The TD4 version of the engine produces 150 HP and One60 HP, while the SD4 comes with 190 HP. Interior appointments include an Alpine 440-watt 14-speaker surround sound audio and a 7-inch touch navigation screen options, while the newer models can be equipped with a Meridian audio system, which comes with a surround sound 17-speaker system with tri-field technology, producing 825 watts. The Meridian system is also equipped with subwoofers and Audyssey audio tuning system. Also a 5-inch color display screen is standard even at the newer entry-level models. An optional cold climate package includes heated front windscreen, heated front seats with 2 heating levels and heated windscreen washers. The optional lighting package includes xenon headlights, adaptive front lighting, memory for the driver's seat, as well as exterior mirrors and approach and puddle lamps. Freelander 2 TD4e. The Freelander TD4e features stop-start technology to improve fuel economy and reduce carbon emissions. The system cuts out the engine when the vehicle is stationary, neutral is selected and the clutch engaged. The engine restarts when the clutch pedal is depressed. The system includes a heavy-duty starter motor that also acts as a generator to recover energy through regenerative braking that is then stored in capacitors to restart the engine, reducing stress on the vehicle's battery and electrical system. The stop-start system became available in spring 2009 on Freelander 2 TD4 models. Freelander 2 ED4. For the 2011 model year, the option of two-wheel drive was available. This version also lost terrain response and hill descent control. For the 2014 model year, the Freelander gets a revised look with a grille and new interior piece. Worldwide sales. References. External links: Freelander at Land Rover International.